Welcome, I'm Robin. This is day 27 of Cultivate Patience, Introduction to Ashtanga. And today we get to some of my favorite seated forward folds, Marichyasana, A, B, C, and D. So we're going to get started as we've been doing at the top of our mat. If you have blocks or a cushion and maybe a strap or a belt or a bathrobe tie, you can grab that. We're going to do some sun salutations as we've been doing, a couple of standing postures, and then we're going to get right to the seated work. Tomorrow is a rest day, and then we'll start to put the pieces together. So notice where you are. Maybe lifting your toes up, finding the four corners of your feet, that's steady balance. And then replanting the toes back down. So your arches lift, your kneecaps lift, your pelvic floor muscles, your belly, your low belly lifts up and in. As you soften your shoulders and breathe slow and steady. And take your hands to heart center, set an intention, a dedication, a mantra. And inhale for the Om. Om. Hands by the sides, Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold in half. You can soften your knees. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back to a plank. You can lower to your belly or to chaturanga with your knees up or down. Inhale, you could stay low for cobra or come up higher or maybe up dog. Exhale, down dog. Taking whatever movements you need, making this your practice. As you slowly start to warm up your body, this first down dog of the practice. Feeling that external rotation at the upper arm bones. As you lift your forearms up away from the floor. Your sitting bones widened. Take one more breath. And then look forward to your hands and step forward. Take a half lift, lengthen your spine, maybe with your hands on your blocks. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the side. Samastitihi. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower to chaturanga or all the way to your belly. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. You can always replace down dog with child's pose or take some cat-cow on all fours.
Always being aware of how your wrists and your shoulders are feeling in your practice. Taking good care of your body. Two more breaths here. And then look forward to your hands and come forward. Take that half lift and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the side. Samasthiti. One more. Inhale, one, arms up. Exhale, two, fold. Inhale, three, half lift. Exhale, four, chaturanga or whatever you need. Inhale, five, up dog. Exhale, six, down dog. Your drishti is your navel or in between your legs. You can always have a bend in your knees in your down dog. One more breath. Look forward to your hands, step or hop forward, take a half lift. 7. Exhale, fold, 8. Inhale, rise all the way up, 9. Hands by the side, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees, arms up, chair pose, together or shoulder distance. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your right foot forward, back heel down, rise up. Virabhadrasana A or 1. Hands to the mat. Vinyasa. Moving with your breath. Left foot comes forward, right heel down, rise up, warrior 1. Hands to the mat as you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. For 5 breaths. Still gently lifting your kneecaps up and engaging your quadricep muscles. Pulling your low ribs in. Look forward to your hands and step or hop forward, half lift and fold. Bend your knees, arms up, Utkatasana. Stand tall, Samasthiti. One more of those. Bend your knees, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold in half, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot comes forward, Virabhadrasana A. Hands down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left foot comes forward, rise up, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Five breaths in your down dog. Look forward, step or hop forward, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, arms up, Utkatasana. Stand tall, Samasthiti. All right, we're going to go right to Utthita Paschimottanasana, extended side angle. If you have a block, take it with you. Step your right foot out, wide stance. Bend that right knee, heel to arch alignment, anchoring through that back foot. And then take your right forearm to your right thigh with your left arm up or sweep it over your ear. Opening up through that right hip. If you have more, take your hand down on the outside of that right foot on any height if you have a book or a prop. Finding that long spine. Maybe looking at your fingers if that feels okay for your neck. And then inhale, rise back up. Arms active, pivot to the front of your mat. Same thing, left knee over your ankle, tracking with the center of your foot. You could take your left forearm to your left thigh, your right hand to your hip, or straight up, or over your ear, or using a prop on any height. Finding that long spine. Opening up through that left hip. Soft toes. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise back up. Turn again to the back of your mat. Coming into the revolved version. So you can keep your back heel down, or you can lift up into a crescent. That's what I'll do today. Hands in prayer, twist to the right. Hook your elbow to that right thigh. Press your hands together, revolve your ribs. Stay here or split your hands. Maybe lift your arm up or take it over your ear. You can always drop your back knee down. Make sure you can breathe. And then inhale, rise back up. Arms active to the front for the left side. So maybe you're coming up on that left heel. Maybe you're taking an upright twist. Feeling that nice stretch in the right hip, revolving the torso. Maybe you're taking your right elbow to your thigh, pressing into your hands, opening up through your chest, trying to keep your hips level. Or maybe you're splitting your hands. Two more breaths. And then slowly unwind, open up your arms, step or hop your feet together, and come to the front of your mat, Samasthiti. All right, so we're skipping a bunch of things. We're gonna go right to the second standing balance, Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. So at the front of your mat, you're gonna take your right foot, I'll turn towards you, either taking tree pose, opening up through that right hip, squeezing the right glute, finding your drishti, your focal point, and breathing, maybe holding onto a chair or a wall. You could stay here, or you can take that right foot into your hip crease with your heel by the abdomen, opening up through the thigh. Stay here. Take your right arm behind your back and hold your elbow or your big toe, and maybe fold forward.
for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you fold it, slowly come, take a half lift, exhale there, and then slowly come up. And everyone release. Shake it out, and we'll do the other side. So left foot, tree pose, anywhere along the leg, just not the knee. Opening up through that hip, pulling up and in through the midline. Your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, your Uddiyana Bandha, your navel lock. You can stay here, you can grow your branches, or you can take that foot into your hip crease, finding your balance, no pain in your knee. Maybe taking your left hand behind your back and holding your elbow or your big toe. Maybe folding forward if you have the toe. I've demonstrated that on some other days. I'm going to stay upright today for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you folded, inhale, half lift. Exhale there. Inhale, slowly rise up. And then exhale, release. Okay, so part of Marichyasana, the new posture today, is a lotus foot. So just notice how it felt. No pain if you tried it. And if you didn't try it, maybe we're going to skip that. All right. So inhale, arms up, coming down to the floor. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward in between your hands. Just come to your knees, or right where you are, or come forward to your knees, or maybe you're going to try to cross your ankles and slide on through. Your hands can be on blocks here too. Later this week, we're going to practice jump throughs with some other props. So come to Dandasana, staff pose. I'm just moving my props within reach. So the seated Samasthiti-like posture that we come throughout the seated work. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe up on a cushion so you're not rounding in your low back. Tucking your chin, engaging all your bandhas, engaging your quadricep muscles as you reach out through your heels. And then inhale, look up, Paschimottanasana. Exhale, fold, grab your big toes with your index finger and your middle finger in between your big toe and your first toe. Inhale for length and exhale, fold. Your knees can be bent, or you can start to straighten your legs. You can also use your strap here. Finding a long spine, shoulders away from your ears, reaching your heart forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, grab the sides of the feet or the bind. Inhale for length and exhale, fold again. Reaching your torso up out of your pelvis. Lengthening your legs. And inhale, half lift, look up. Exhale, release the posture, and we're going to take a vinyasa. So if you have blocks, you can place them by your hips. Press into your blocks, cross your ankles, start to take little steps. Stepping back to a plank,
go right to down dog, or take your vinyasa with your knees up or down. And then look forward to your hands. Maybe place your hands back on the blocks to get some extra height. And then start to come forward, crossing your ankles or keeping your legs straight. And then come on down. All right, from here we're going to take reverse plank or reverse tabletop position. Hands behind your hips. Fingers in towards your body or a little bit out. Bring your big toes together. If you're in reverse plank, lift up your hips. Find a good place for your head and breathe. Maybe taking reverse table instead for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower down. Maybe shake out your wrists. And let's take another vinyasa. Hands by your hips. Take little tiny steps. Go back. Let's just go to down dog here. Look forward. And then take little tiny steps and come forward. All right, from here, it would be Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana, the lotus foot forward fold. And then the Triang Mukha, where you take your leg back, as long as there's no pain in the knee. And then Janu Shirshasana that we did yesterday, the tree pose leg and its variations. So now it's time for Marichyasana, which is named after Marichi. He was a sage in India. There are 4 versions. So sitting up nice and tall, coming right from your vinyasa, from the last posture in Dandasana, seated staff pose. You're going to bend your right leg, bringing your knee up towards the ceiling, about a fist distance in between your foot and your left leg. Your right heel is lined up with your sitting bone or maybe by your outer hip, in close enough that maybe you can feel some compression on your abdomen. This depends on your body. Your left leg is straight, reaching out through that ankle. Both sitting bones are down, and you could sit up on the cushion if you prefer. You could stay upright, or you can start to lean forward towards that foot, maybe using the strap around the foot. So this is one version. Your knee is hugging into your elbow. So maybe we're going to start to take a bind here. So you're going to turn your thumbs down, so you have an internal rotation of your upper arms, and then you're going to sweep your arms back, taking this right tricep right in front of your shin and reaching around behind your back, maybe holding on to your left wrist if you can get it back there. Now, this might not be possible, so you can grab your strap, reach back, and hold on to the strap. Either way, you can sit up nice and tall, centering over that leg, or you can start to fold forward, chin towards your shin, any amount. Taking those slow, steady breaths. And then inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Make sure your props are safe behind. Straighten the leg. Take a vinyasa or just sit and wait, or take a little lift up of your glutes. Maybe take your hands forward, step back to a plank. Take that vinyasa, or go to down dog, or skip this whole thing entirely. And then look forward to your hands and start to come through for the other side. So now we're going to bend our left leg. So our heel is close in towards our sitting bone, either lined up with your sitting bone or a little bit out further if that works better for your body. Reaching out through the right heel, sitting up nice and tall. You can stay here. You can reach forward and hold on to the foot and stay here in a forward fold, or turn your thumbs down. Get down low, pulling in your belly and your pelvic floor muscles. Take this left tricep in front of that left shin. Ooh, ouch. Be careful of any walls or anything nearby. And then take your hands behind your back with or without the strap. And then maybe fold a little bit more. Not forcing it. Feeling a nice gentle stretch in the left shoulder, opening up through the right shoulder. And then inhale, look up, and exhale, release. Take another vinyasa. I'm going to skip that for now and talk about the next posture. So when you come on through for B, it's the same thing, but now one of your legs is in a lotus. So I'll turn towards you. When you come through to Dandasana, you're going to take that left leg, see what it's like if it's just with tree pose leg, how that feels for your knee, and then take it into lotus if that works for you, if you were able to do it standing, so that your heel is in by your abdomen, the top of your foot is by your right thigh, your right thigh, and you're lengthening, seeing what this feels like. If this is okay, then bend your right leg. Same thing, bringing that heel in, not forcing the knee down, and your right sitting bone may lift here. It's perfectly normal, and that's okay, but feel like you want to ground it. So not forcing it down, but just feel the energy reach down, and you could stay upright, or you can lean forward, imagining your legs in front, taking your thumbs down, taking your arm around, and binding, bringing your chin towards your mat, and taking breaths. Now, if this is not possible with your leg in the lotus, just take the leg from your tree pose, bend your leg, your right leg, and slide the foot right behind the heel. And then fold forward, thumbs down, and take your bind or use your strap behind your back. And I'll turn to the side. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Cross your ankles, lift your butt. Maybe take plank. And come on through for the second side. So this time your right foot is going to come as a tree pose leg. You'll see what it feels like as a lotus. If it doesn't feel good, take it back as a tree pose leg. Lift your left knee up. Slide the foot behind, your right foot behind your left knee. Everything should feel okay. You're nice and balanced here. Your left thigh is hugging into your abdomen. You're nice and tall. You can stay here or start to lean forward, thumbs down, taking your tricep around. Whichever arm is wrapping around your shin is the grabber. I could grab your wrist or your hand or the strap. And as you fold, your left sitting bone may lift up, and that's okay. Find that long spine, that steady breath. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, look up, and exhale, release. Take your vinyasa or not to get ready for C, which is just like A, but we're going to add a twist. So starting in Dandasana, you're going to bend your right knee. Your left leg is straight, flexing the ankle. From here, we're going to start to lean back a little bit, making space to turn the torso to the right. You take your right hand behind your back, sit up nice and tall, just hold on to your left leg and turn and twist. You might have seen this in a vinyasa class. And you can stay here, or you can take this left arm, hook it around your knee, getting that internal rotation, and then taking your right arm internally rotated and hold on, or use a strap. Sit up nice and tall and turn and twist. Either way, you're twisting to the right for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Take your vinyasa, or maybe just sit and wait. And we'll do the other side. So bend your left knee this time. Right leg straight. Feel this compression on your abdomen. Then take your left hand behind your back. Most important part of this is you're inhaling length in your spine. You're not dumping into your low back. So you're sitting up nice and tall. Inhale and exhale, start to twist. See what this is like. This might be enough, and that's great. This is a great twist. Great for your digestion. If you want to see what it feels like to take that right arm, internally rotate it, get down low, take it around your thigh, and take this left hand behind your back. You want to still be sitting up nice and tall and maybe turning and twisting. Looking to the side as your drishti, if that's okay for your neck. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Let's take another vinyasa. Lift up your butt. Maybe take your hands forward. Step back. Still working your upper body strength unless your shoulders are tired. Skip it. And then from down dog, you're going to come forward for D, which is the same legs that you did in B, whether you took the lotus or not, but the same twist that we just did in C. So you're going to take that left leg, either as a tree pose leg or as a lotus foot. Bend your right leg so that the knee points up towards the ceiling. If you are in tree pose leg, slide the foot behind your right. Find your center. And then start to turn and twist, hand behind. Nice and tall. Maybe trying to find the bind, but not forcing it. Taking those slow, steady breaths as you twist to the right. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, release, unwind. Take your vinyasa or skip it. And we have one more side to do. Version D, Marichyasana. Starting in your Dandasana staff pose, bending that right leg, maybe staying as tree pose or taking it as a lotus, bending your left knee,
if you're in tree pose, you're sliding the foot under. I'll show what it looks like for with the lotus foot on this side. So your left sitting bone is going to lift up, and that's okay. Try to anchor the right leg down, but don't force it. And then we're going to take that twist. So take your left hand behind your back and start to twist. Maybe taking that internal rotation. I'm not going to do it today. It is one of the harder positions of the primary sequence. And if you go to a lead class, they might be able to help you, the instructor, get into the posture. And then inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your legs. Maybe shake them out. We'll take one more vinyasa to go to the floor. So you can cross your ankles, bring your knees in. Maybe grab your blocks again if you're practicing. Press into the blocks, lift your butt up. Maybe your legs too. Slide your legs back. Come to plank. Maybe cobra or up dog. Maybe shake out your head. And then exhale, down dog. And then look forward to your hands and come on through. Step, 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 step. And lie down on your back. Well-deserved Shavasana. Those are not easy postures. It does help if your body is a little bit more warmed up. If we did the whole sequence, cut out a lot of the sun salutations and standing work and seated work. But it doesn't really matter, a little bit every day. Building strength, flexibility, cultivating patience. Take any final stretches before you melt into your mat. Maybe a happy baby. You could butterfly your legs to end. With some more hip opening if you would like, if that felt really nice, all that open hip postures that we did today. Or maybe you want to take traditional Shavasana. Feel your whole body melt down, your whole body. Stay here as long as you would like. You could press pause. But if you're ready, start to invite small movements into your body. Maybe shaking your head from side to side. Reaching your arms over your head. Just noticing how you feel. And roll to one side for a moment of pause. And gently press yourself up to any comfortable seat. With your eyes still closed or soft. Feeling that long spine, that open heart. Take your hands to prayer, Anjali Mudra. We'll close with the sound of Om. Inhale. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. Let me know in the comments how you're enjoying the series. We're almost to the end of the half primary. Tomorrow's a rest day. We're going to do some breath work, and then we're going to do boat pose, and then we're going to start to wrap things up. We have a lot more to do, but I'm going to take a break from Ashtanga and do some vinyasa to build, to work on some other postures to help with binds and twists and strength and flexibility before we come back to revisit the postures that the rest of the primary sequence. So that's what's to come. Let me know what you think about that. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you tomorrow.